Be yourself might be the most ubiquitous piece of advice given, but it's often the hardest to follow. What does it really mean to be yourself? How do you know who you are, and how do you express that person to the world? The concept may seem nebulous, but with the right approach, finding and being your true self can indeed be straightforward. Here's how you can start. Chapter 1. Discovering who you are. 1. Define yourself on your own terms. The quest to be yourself begins with understanding who you are. Oscar Wilde famously said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." This witticism underscores the importance of self-acceptance. Start by dedicating time to reflect on your values and the essence of your identity. Explore different aspects of your life through experimentation. Trial and error can be incredibly revealing. While personality tests can offer insights, use them judiciously and ensure that any definition of yourself is on your terms and makes you feel comfortable. Over time, the right people will appreciate and accept you for who you truly are. 2. Reconcile conflicting values. It's common to find that some of your values conflict, especially since they are often derived from diverse sources such as culture, religion, mentors, and education. These conflicts are part of what makes you a dynamic individual. You don't need to discard these values. Instead, work through the contradictions to determine what truly resonates with you. Embrace the complexity of your values, as it reflects the multifaceted nature of your life. Embrace growth and let go of the past. Fixating on the past is a common barrier to self-authentication and growth. Clinging to an image of yourself from a particular time can stifle your development and prevent you from embracing the person you can become. Here's how to move forward. Allow space for growth. Understand that personal growth is a continuous process. You are not defined by a single moment or period in your life, but by the evolution of your character over time. Give yourself permission to grow, improve, and gain wisdom as you experience each new season and decade of your life. Forgive and accept. Let go of past errors and behaviors that don't make you proud. Recognize that these mistakes were part of your journey, made based on your understanding and circumstances at the time. Instead of dwelling on these past actions, learn from them and use these lessons to enrich your future experiences. Evaluate your surroundings. Observe those who claim they haven't changed since they were younger. Are they flexible, happy, and open to new ideas? Often they might demonstrate the opposite, rigidity and dissatisfaction, stemming from their refusal to adapt and grow. Contrastingly, embracing change and continuous personal development are key to living authentically and maintaining emotional health. Recognize and embrace your strengths. Continually discovering and acknowledging your strengths is vital in maintaining a sense of self. Your abilities and talents are likely to evolve over time, which can shift how you see yourself, but always make it a priority to focus on these positive aspects. They help to counterbalance any perceived flaws and provide a solid reason to avoid comparing yourself to others. Avoid comparisons. Comparing yourself to others often leads to resentment, which can cloud your ability to stay true to yourself. Resentment distracts from personal growth by focusing your energy on coveting others' qualities instead of developing your own. Stop criticizing others. Criticism of others can be a reflection of low self-esteem and a defensive mechanism to detract from one's insecurities. This behavior not only alienates others but also hinders your personal development by fixating on envy rather than fostering your unique attributes. Learn to relax and laugh at yourself. One of the keys to being comfortable with yourself is learning to handle and even embrace awkward or embarrassing situations. Embrace imperfections. In social settings, if something goes wrong, like tripping over or a minor wardrobe malfunction, try to see the humor in the situation. Turning such moments into humorous stories not only alleviates personal anxiety, but also endears others to you, showing that you are approachable and relatable. Handle criticism lightly. If faced with harsh or insensitive judgments, remember that these are reflections of the critic more than they are of you. Don't take such comments to heart. Instead, recognize them as external issues that don't define your worth or your abilities. Chapter 2. Dealing with others. Embrace honesty and openness. Being honest and open about who you are is essential for authentic interactions and personal growth. We all have imperfections, and acknowledging them not only helps us accept ourselves, but also makes us more relatable to others. Own your flaws. In conversations and especially during conflicts, openly admitting your flaws can be disarming and transformative. For instance, acknowledging your own messiness in an argument about household chores can shift the dynamics from confrontation to collaboration. By admitting something like, "Yes, I get irritable when things are messy, and I'm working on not leaving clothes around," you introduce honesty that can diffuse tension and lead to more constructive resolutions. Convert flaws to quirks. Instead of hiding your imperfections, recognize them as unique traits that contribute to your individuality. This acceptance turns potential negatives into aspects of your character that you and others can come to appreciate. Avoid comparisons. Comparing yourself to others is a destructive habit that undermines self-esteem and happiness. This behavior focuses on what you perceive as deficiencies rather than celebrating your own strengths and unique qualities. Recognize the facade. Understand that the perfection you see in others is often a curated portrayal meant for public display. Behind these facades, everyone has struggles and flaws, much like you do. Focus on self-acceptance. Instead of measuring yourself against others, concentrate on appreciating your own qualities. Embrace your personality and accept your flaws, which are universal to the human experience. Choosing self-love over comparison fosters a healthier mindset and leads to greater life satisfaction. Stop worrying about others' perceptions. Focusing too much on how others perceive you can hinder your ability to be yourself. Concerns about whether people find you funny, intelligent, or attractive can constrain your behavior and lead to constant self-doubt. Let go of approval seeking. Instead of obsessing over others' opinions, focus on behaving authentically while considering others' feelings. This approach allows you to be more genuine and less influenced by external judgments. Avoid pleasing everyone. Trying to change yourself to fit into different groups or meet varying expectations can trap you in an endless cycle of dissatisfaction. Concentrate on developing your own strengths and talents rather than shifting them to suit others. Quit being a people pleaser. Constantly seeking everyone's approval undermines your self-worth and personal growth. Remember, as Eleanor Roosevelt said, no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Build internal confidence. Focus on fostering your own self-confidence rather than seeking validation from others. This shift helps you develop a stronger sense of self that is less affected by external opinions. Selective valuation of opinions. It's natural to feel hurt by social rejection, but it's crucial to choose whose opinions you value. Prioritize the perspectives of those who support and share your life views. This selective approach helps you maintain your self-esteem and focus on relationships that genuinely enrich your life. Surround yourself with positive influences. Facing negative social pressures or bullying can be challenging, but the impact can be mitigated by being part of a supportive social circle. Surround yourself with people who share your values and beliefs and understand what you are going through. Build healthy defenses. Recognize negative pressures for what they are and develop strategies to cope with them. Having trusted friends who validate your feelings and experiences can significantly lessen the effects of hostility from others. Value supportive opinions. It's easier to dismiss the negativity of bullies when you have the backing of loved ones. The opinions of those who care about you and respect you are the ones that truly matter. In contrast, disparaging comments from those who do not respect you should hold no weight. They are merely empty words from what might as well be a stranger. Distinguish between negative and constructive criticism. Understanding the difference between harmful comments and constructive feedback is crucial for personal growth. Not all criticism is created equal, and recognizing the intent behind feedback can help you respond appropriately. Identify constructive criticism. Constructive criticism usually comes from people who have a vested interest in your growth, such as family, mentors, or teachers. This type of feedback focuses on real issues and provides insights for improvement. Disregard harmful comments. Learn to identify comments that are meant to intimidate, demean, or manipulate. These are not intended to help you grow and should be ignored. Value respectful guidance. Embrace feedback from those who respect you and wish to see you develop. Their critiques are meant to be helpful, and considering their advice can lead to significant self-improvement. Chapter 3. Cultivating your true self. To truly cultivate your authentic self, start by treating yourself with the same kindness and respect you offer to close friends. Reflect on how you interact with those you care about and apply the same gracious and supportive behavior to yourself. Self-companionship. Imagine spending a day with yourself. What would make it enjoyable and fulfilling? Strive to embody the most contented and relaxed version of yourself. Self-esteem. Take active steps to boost your self-confidence. If external validation is lacking, affirm your own worth and capabilities. Believing in yourself generates a self-confidence that others will notice and respond to positively. Express your individuality. Your unique traits, be it your style, your way of speaking, or your approach to problems, are what set you apart. Embrace these qualities and be proud of them. Celebrate uniqueness. If your preferences and methods differ from the norm but bring about positive results, own them. Being distinct is an asset, not a liability. Effective communication. Developing strong communication skills helps you articulate your thoughts and feelings clearly. This makes it easier for like-minded people to connect with you and for others to understand where you stand. Avoid unfair comparisons. Comparing yourself to others can be detrimental, especially if those comparisons are unrealistic. Recognizing the context of someone else's success is crucial. It's unfair to compare your beginning to someone else's peak. For example, aspiring to be a top movie producer when you're just starting as a scriptwriter sets an unrealistic standard. Instead of using comparisons to undermine your self-esteem, let the achievements of others motivate you. Look to people who inspire you as examples of what's possible, not as benchmarks against which you must measure yourself immediately. Embrace your unique style. Following your own path and embracing your unique style is crucial in cultivating your true self. It's common to mimic others to fit in, but authenticity comes from standing out and being true to yourself. Avoid adopting others' views of you just to conform. Instead, celebrate your differences. These are what make you special and draw people to you. Don't let others dictate who you should be. Embracing your uniqueness is not only liberating but also a key to attracting genuine relationships. Navigate the ups and downs. Accepting that not every day will be perfect is part of being your true self. You might face criticism or ridicule, but maintaining your self-respect through these trials is what ultimately defines you. When faced with mockery, having the ability to say, "Hey, that's just me," and moving on shows immense strength. This attitude can earn you respect and admiration from others, who may struggle with their own identities. It's natural to feel hurt by negative comments, but try to see this as a chance to strengthen your resolve and self-understanding. Over time, this resilience will prepare you to handle future challenges more effectively. Chapter 4. Standing Tall. Advocate for yourself. Don't tolerate bullying or disrespect. Remember, no one has the right to belittle you. If you're facing challenges, seek support from the many empathetic and understanding individuals ready to help. Defend others. When you see someone else being bullied, it's important to act. Standing up to bullies is not just a matter of self-defense, it's a demonstration of your principles and courage. Support those you defend. Defending yourself or others doesn't mean that the aggressors lack humanity. Everyone can change, and by standing up, you also advocate for the potential good in those you confront.